Hello everyone, welcome to my channel video. Both the Iowa State Cyclones' Audi Crooks and Notre Dame Fighting Irish's Hannah Hidalgo are going head-to-head for something more than just the national scoring lead. Both Audi Crooks and Hannah Hidalgo have been the biggest obstacles to their opponents, with both stars averaging nearly 30 points per game this season. Crooks has made it practice to dominate her way through the defense. While playing against the Southern Jaguars, she scored 29 points. She upped her game against the Valparaiso Beakers when she scored a whopping 43 points. Since then, she has crossed the 30-point mark on several different occasions. Her best performance was against the Indiana Hoosiers, where she scored an astounding 47 points. Any team going up against Crooks is forced to do one of two things. Either they have to leave some of the other top shooters open and send in more force to defend the Cyclone center, or keep the three-point line tight and let Crooks isolate on inferior post offenders. Similar to Crooks, Hannah Hidalgo is also piling up points and is having a fantastic season under Niella Ivey. After missing out on scoring her first 30 points in a game against Fairleigh Dickinson, where she scored a total of 27 points, she got her first 30-plus game against Chicago, 32. Then she dominated Akron with an astounding 44 points. She then followed that performance with back-to-back 30-pointers against Bellarmine and Pittsburgh. Hidalgo isn't the only one behind Audi Crooks, though, as she shares her distinction with three other contenders who were equally prolific. Indiana's Shea Sieski, 22.8 points, who is in the 8th position of the NCAA rankings. Florida's Liv McGill, 24.5 points, who finds herself in the 4th spot. And last but not least, by any means, Vanderbilt's Makalia Blakes, 25.2 points, who is right behind Hidalgo in the points column. So as things stand, as the season is nearly closing in on the midway mark, we might witness a lot more 30-plus games from all these athletes involved. While we still don't have a clear picture as to who will eventually be the ultimate winner in all of this, even then, things probably lean towards Iowa's towering figure, Audi Crooks. However, that's all concerning her attacking acumen. Her defense still needs work for her to truly come out as an all-around player. Crooks' lack of defensive fortitude. Audi Crooks is undoubtedly an elite scorer, but there are questions raised when it comes to her defensive abilities. Her frame and lack of three-dimensionality are two of the liabilities of her game. She is prone to being slow-footed on defense and finds it hard guarding switches. Considering the fact that Crooks is 6'3", her rebounding average is also below par. She does not even make in the top 10 of rebounds per game, according to NCAA stats. Now, obviously, we can't expect her to do it all, but still, if these areas are not worked upon, it might cause her problems in her future WNBA career. So far, what we have seen Audi do is hold the ball in paint, dribble, and shoot layups, but apart from that, there's not much that we have seen that would give us any indication of what more she can do. Iowa is also very reliant on Audi and has shown the tendency to fizzling out when it isn't cooking on court. So that dependency might just impede the team's progression altogether. And Bill Fennelly has to be cautious about that more so now, as Iowa is reeling from back-to-back losses against Baylor and Cincinnati. Audi Crooks and Hannah Hidalgo didn't just play basketball this season. They reshaped what the record books are willing to hold. In a sport built on tradition and legends, the two young stars carved their names into NCAA history for all the right reasons. Dominance, consistency, and a fearless refusal to play small on big stages. For Audi Crooks, power and poise became a nightly guarantee. Standing tall in the paint, she didn't merely score, she imposed her will. Defenders bounced off her like echoes, and double teams arrived a half-second too late. What made Crooks historic wasn't just the points piling up, but the efficiency behind them. She scored with patience, balance, and a calm confidence that belied her age. Each bucket felt inevitable, as if gravity itself bent toward her touch around the rim. By season's end, Crooks had joined an elite NCAA club, setting marks that place her among the most productive interior scorers the women's game has ever seen. While Crooks ruled the low post, Hannah Hidalgo electrified everything beyond it. Speed was her language, chaos her tool. Hidalgo didn't wait for games to come to her. She hunted them. From the opening tip, she turned defense into offense, ripping steals, pushing the tempo, and daring opponents to keep up. Her historic achievement wasn't just about scoring totals or assists, but the sheer all-around impact she had on every possession. Few players in NCAA history have combined defensive ferocity with offensive creativity the way Hidalgo did, making her presence felt in every corner of the floor. What truly binds Crooks and Hidalgo together in history is not style, but substance. They represent two ends of the basketball spectrum, power and pace, yet both arrive at the same destination, excellence. In an era where hype often outruns production, they delivered night after night, letting numbers and wins speak louder than headlines. Their milestones matter beyond statistics. They signal a generational shift in women's college basketball, where young stars are no longer promising. They are commanding. Crooks and Hidalgo didn't wait their turn. They took it. They played with joy, intensity, and an unshakable belief that the game could bend to their strengths. As the NCAA record books adjust to make room, fans are left with a thrilling truth. This isn't the end of their stories. It's the foundation. Audi Crooks and Hannah Hidalgo entered NCAA history for the right reasons, by elevating the game, inspiring the next wave, and proving that greatness doesn't ask for permission. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next time.